This move looks fairly complicated, but once you get it, it's actually really cool. Okay. So first I'm going to come in, have my outside foot up. Okay, this is my stabilizing foot. That's what I'm going to do stuff with. Okay. I'm going to use this leg to move around. I'm going to grab her leg and lift up, and then I'm going to slide my leg underneath. Do you see that? Okay. I'm going to come in and let's see, how do I do that? I got to bring it out. That's right. I'm going to take my inside hand and rotate her leg. You guys see, we've done tree pose, right? Yeah. You guys learned tree pose? Like this, we're going to come in. Do you see the space that we're creating right here in the hip? Right. I'm going to put my leg right there. What? How's that going to work?
We're about to do it.
Right, we're about to do it. Right? Awesome. All right. So we lift up. Ooh. We're going to come in and slide our leg right underneath. How does that feel, Abby? Some people might find this particular movement too intimate.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They might. I'm going to get real close. I've got her hips supported by my leg and by my knee. Right? If I need to, I can come in here, be a little bit more supported. And the reason being, I've got her hip right along this side of my leg, right on the top of my thigh. Why do you guys think that I have it like that? Are you okay? Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's there, and then also too, like, I don't know, it adds a layer of security, maybe? It's a good word? Or?
So if we look at it structurally, because that's what we're focused on right now, I've got her hip supported because I'm going to come in and do glute work. Right, do this nice deep glute work, right? Now I'm using my elbow. Our elbows are sharp. Our elbows are for finer detail, right? I know her piriformis, all this jazz is going to be super tight, so I can come in and ooh, big deep breaths. I want to face away in case she has any spontaneous eruptions, right? Because we're doing glute work and it happens, right? It's okay, you can do that, just like aim away, right? I'm going to hang out over here.
Are you going to show them the version with the leg wrapped around you?
Which one do you mean?
Normally the leg is wrapped around you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Look at the book.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I'll do that one in a second.
It's a variant. It's not wrong.
Yeah. This is what, so, and this is where things get a little bit different because we're all different body types. We're all different people. Robert likes to have this leg more like this. No, I'm wrong. I don't even know how he does it.
Yeah,
There we
it's on top
go.
of you.
It's like that. He has it like this. That's right.
Wrapped around you.
Like this.
And usually when you're sitting like this, the knee, in other words, their knee, falls down between your knees.
Oh.
Normally.
So like, oh, like that.
But I'd get more up in her business.
Okay.
And you can lift up her thigh if you need to.
I'm in there,
Scoot forward.
but I'm in there. Like, I feel like I'm in there. Okay.
Because if you can get her knee
I see.
to drop below her hip, it makes this nice cradle.
It does.
This is not appropriate for all clients.
Yeah, this is not appropriate for all clients. Obviously, I changed it to what feels comfortable for me because when I do this, I do it how I showed you guys. But Robert's way is also really great because it helps support the hip more, opens up this glute more towards me. Does that make sense? And you see how the knee comes down into this hole that I've created and then back up. And the great thing is too, I can also mobilize the leg a little bit more, right? Just like that. So why we do this is structurally, I'm supporting the hip for when I go to do this deeper work, this more focused work in this hip, in TFL, a long IT band. If I want to do calves, it's right here, right? So structurally, she's supported. Emotionally, she feels supported. If I take my leg out, how does that feel? Now I'm going to press in.
Yeah.
She has that void there. She can't really relax because she's fighting because she knows she's not supported.
Right.
Coming in, she's supported. She can relax into what we're doing. This move might not be appropriate for all clients. This move might not be appropriate for all therapists because everybody is different. Everybody has their own personal boundaries and everybody has their own way of approaching body work. This is just a variation that might work. I like this because I can get right into that piriformis, get all those attachments on those sit bones. I feel comfortable enough with my client feels comfortable enough with me. I'm assuming you do, Abby.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right? I was supposed to be really, really weird, right? It'd be really weird, right? But she feels safe, comfortable, supported, and I've got this beautiful glute, right? I've got access to all of this, access to all this leg. Oh, and this calf, man. Huh? Yeah.
Can I ask Abby, do you feel any like way with the posturing, like position wise? Not you specific, just as
I could
As a
feel
body.
how somebody would feel that way. Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
but like it does.
I'm
Does it
fine.
feel safe
It's very
beyond
intimate.
what? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
If you worked on a client
Would they?
for an hour and a half to get here, they're already gone.
I mean, yeah.
What happens when you do this, if they're used to table massage, they don't know what you're pressing on them with anymore.
No.
Very often. Hey, how did you like?
Feet or knees
Yeah.
or
They'll try to figure it out. They're like, is that your hand? I'm like, no, it's my elbow. It's my knee.
Yep.
I would
Oh.
say I feel more comfortable because Danielle doesn't have a penis. And the way that my leg is right now, like, I would be more aware
Mhm.
if I knew that there was like a penis
Mhm.
there.
Okay.
And that's
That's
again
fair.
just being aware of where your client is at and where you can meet them. Again, this might not be appropriate for every client or every therapist. It's an option to get in there. Does that make sense?
It's also what we showed the other two versions, the
Sure.
foot and the knee first.
Yep. So we don't want to do this. We don't want to get this thing. I'm going to put a knee in here. Oh, she needs a little bit of space. I'm going to use my foot.
Let's flip the script. First time male client. Most of you are women.
Mhm.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, I ain't got no problem doing
I
that.
like, see, I'm so bad. I would sit on them. I would do
Yeah.
this, you know?
You're culturally misconstrued because you work with me all the time.
Yeah.
We're used to it.
I also already have people that
For,
are
for
sexually
women
harassing me, so it's like,
who are
you're
listening,
not.
would you feel comfortable working on a male client?
How does that feel?
first
Is that
time
okay?
you came in and doing this specific move?
Personally,
Okay, so you do the other two,
Mm-hmm.
which would be
and
the
you
foot
see how
back.
you
The
respond,
foot,
and you
where
wait
you're standing
for the
up,
next
foot in,
Yeah.
Because
or
this
knees.
is probably the most intimate move we do in the entire
This is.
I think it would be, for me, I think it would be from client to client.
Yeah.
It would be, what are they wearing? How relaxed are they?
How comfortable you feel with their energy. Like I can say, if I'm pretending that Abby has a penis, I don't feel it. I'm not anywhere near there. I know I've had male clients where we're doing some intimate stuff. They thankfully just move it out of the way if it needs to happen. You know, and they're allowed to do that.
And I was always taught,
You know?
tell
I
them
love
if
it
you
now.
need to.
Yep.
Can you
You
move
just say,
anything
hey,
that might be in the
just
way?
Yep, I need to get in there. Would you please make some room? Right?
Yeah.
Now it's a problem if they stay there. 'Cause you're like, hey,
I think I'd have
Every
the
time
most
massage.
issue with the gripping in the front.
mm-hmm.
Would there
This
be any
action.
challenge? Do this real quick.
Regardless.
Can you slide out?
Yeah.
And then just sit at the side and you
Yeah.
let her leg come back.
This is another option, very similar to what we learned in school, very similar to what we do on the table. Just hang out.
What's the issue?
Not
Well, no, I mean, mechanically,
It's really.
she's in a slightly different
Yeah.
position.
For me as the giver,
Avoid the intimacy
Yeah.
concern.
Yeah, I didn't have one. I'm literally just wondering.
that's-
mainly just about the position is fine and the work is fine. Just where do I put my hands when I'm needing to like adjust? That's still like respectful.
sure. So the other thing is, real quick, while he's doing that, when I'm coming at it from the side, I don't have her whole leg to work on. So now I've got to work my way down. When I had her leg in my lap, I was able to work all of this without having to move. Does that make sense?
Now,
You know what?
this also, the entry into this,
Definitely
I do
could.
it this way.
I like that because I can have more
I have other
control.
students who will vary this,
you know,
and here's what
but
they'll
you can
do.
definitely
They'll
use a pillow.
grab under the knee, so they've got like a handle. For me, I have to bend over in a way that I don't like, and I've done this for so long. Like I'm lifting her up to get her, let her leg go, right?
I've done
I'm
this.
gonna lift her up, and in one movement slide in.
Yeah.
Now, if I need to reposition, I'm gonna lift her leg, scoot into her business, and again, try to get her knee to fall between my knees. Then I've got all this stuff in the gluteals. This is the primary.
I see.
This is secondary,
Mhm.
tertiary. Work the toes, work the foot, work the peroneals, work the IT
All that
bands.
jazz, yeah.
How's this?
But remember, when we were off to the side, we didn't have access to this full leg.
So good.